Alright, hi cuties, Sharkutie here, and today I'm going to be talking about my Hanazono Yuki cosplay. For many of you who know and follow me on Twitter, I started this cosplay about last year when the Past the Yusa came around, and I decided to do Yuki and I in their first stage outfits. And I had finished the cosplay, but then Mega Stage came out, or okay, sometimes I want to say Mega Star, Mega Stage. It's Mega Stash, Megasta, like Suki Stash. It's Mega Stash. Okay, so yeah, the girls stage came out, and I was like, I gotta go back to this costume because I love Hanazawa Yuki. I was like, as you can tell, but no, Yuki stuff is over there, and I do have a Yuki Itabang in the process that I'm going to show you guys shortly. But Hanazawa Yuki, aside from Haruki Yo, is my favorite idol. I love her, I love everything about her, and I didn't model myself after her, I met her after, and I love Asami. I always say her name wrong, but her voice actor, her CU, I've been following her since Neptunia, and I love her. She plays Noir, and now she plays Hanazawa Yuki, and I love her, she's great. Asami Imai, probably gonna butcher that and say it wrong. So yeah, anyways, I love her. Her work is beautiful. Her voice as Yuki is beautiful, combined with Masharita. Oh my god. Anyways, I love Hanazawa Yuki. So I did her cosplay, her second stage, back in 2015. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to start with what happened a year ago, and this was this is just in photos because I didn't actually vlog anything while currently when I made the second one or fixed up the first one to make the second one. I did a lot of video clips and things for Instagram and Twitter, so you'll see the upright horizontal formatting. So yeah, but these are just photos that I did to post online because I was documenting my process. I had a Tsukiuta group to talk to. So yeah, I was going the 9 yards with Tsukiuta. So yeah, I was showing them what I was doing and if they had any thoughts about it, because the girls are kind of, the only designs are in this book here, and it's only for Faluna. Selena's doesn't have much of artwork out yet, or at all. So here's this one. This is my favorite of Yuki. And then her, so it follows, this is the Tsukiuta art book. It follows from Gravity, Priscilla, and Faluna. So then we have finally Yuki's actual designs, which aren't even full color. So then when we see the full color, it is for, what's the word? Like the actual promo art. So this I needed for the back, but obviously we don't see much of the back because of her long hair. So that's where the stage came in, and I was following all of the trailer pieces to a T. I was not able to watch the stage because of school and things and how my mind was working. I know that there's a back clip, and that was about it for Yuki's back opposed to the skirt. So yes, anyways, that's all the research stuff that I have. So basically I started out with a basic pattern for a shirt that zipped up at the front, and you can see it was very cropped because I was following the art for the mock-ups and the promotional images, that's the word, or the concept worked for Yuki, but then again I forgot about my actual body and how that would be shaped to the cosplay. So when I put it on, it came about to my waist, and then the skirt came out, which was the right shape that I wanted, but I often felt really uncomfortable and really short with it because of my chest pulling everything up together and making my chest area and torso look very, very short, and I didn't like that. But I only had that much fabric and ideas to work with because at that point in April, May 2020, this is all the artwork that we had. There was nothing else to go and think about and how to make it or else to use, and I did look at other cosplayers. I wasn't exactly 100% sold by what the other cosplayers had done. Like, there was some I liked, some I didn't like. So I had to think about it a lot for myself and how I wanted to do it. So yeah, especially with the trim, you'll notice that I only did some gold bias tape all the way around, and the bands were just straight across. And not to mention, I only have, I think, 4 or whatever. They're supposed to be 10, but I couldn't fit them all because of the shortness that I made the shirt, and plus the marching band piece with the front panel. I did not have enough space in order to properly do that. So then I had to -1, and I was kind of killing and hurting, and it was killing me because I just didn't like it. But, you know, I just went through and to see how it worked. And then moving to the skirt, it was just a simple circle skirt with a box layered ruffle between the layers, and the underlayer was just some spare cotton that I had lying around for the lining. And then I had the just elastic waistband, which hasn't changed much since the original and going into this one. But yeah, so that's what I did for the first stage. Oh, and the buttons, I was kind of confused on what to use, so these were really small on what I had on hand. And then the epaulets, I'm going to talk a bit about those because I've never made epaulets before, so I was just thinking about what to do and how to make it. So I actually just did some gold fabric and then added the rope per se around it. I used ribbon and string beads. Like, I actually strung beads to wires and string and then placed it on the epaulet part so it would hang and add some details. And I really like how those turned out. The only thing I would like to return to is the base of it, because it's not as strong, even though I put a shoulder pad underneath. I just don't think it's strong enough to like get the right shape that Yuki has as a for the marching band style shirt that she has. But like, it's little things that I never thought about until now. Okay, so now we know the stage is coming, but we didn't get any of the the headshots until maybe February, March time of 2021, and they were teasing them so well. We actually got to saw behind the scenes of their photo shoots as well, and my jaw was dropped. Like, I had to make all 12 goddess candidates now, but I put that aside for now, and then I was focusing on Yuki. But I also had started Mizuki because of all the blue that I had. That's another story. But focusing on Yuki, I saw her, oh my god, her shirt was just a simple white shirt, but the details that they decided to do, I was like, oh my god. And Ree looks beautiful. I loved her so much, and I still have her. Oh my god. Anyways, so basically what they did was add like eyelet fabric to the panel, and I was like, ooh, I gotta do that. And then they also added, so I guess they were buttons. What buttons they used were so pretty, and the 10 of them just going back and forth was beautiful. And then instead of the harsh like rope that they originally had in the designs, they used chains, and I was like, that looks so pretty, and it matches with their second stage outfits. And I'm like, oh my god. Okay, so I took a big look at what charms were on their outfits, and helped because with the little teasers that they showed Yuki's chest piece, and I was like, thank you. And not to mention, Ree was actually posting selfies and things during the stage, and I was like, thank you, I love you so much. I will probably have a shrine for her eventually, right alongside Shoot though, because it's good. It was such good. Yeah, Ree was just so good with taking photos that I was like, thank you so much. So now I have a front panel, and then I had the eyelet, and then I had chains coming around, and I kind of took my leeway with the chains and what charms were hanging on it, because you can't see every individual charm. And not to mention, they put some random charms on there, but I wanted more butterflies because of Yuki and Into 'em. So I put the charms, like I put more butterflies on to add my actual touch to the cosplay opposed to what, you know, the stage was doing. And not to mention, I love the fact that they put the initial charm on their cosplay or their costumes. So Yuki has a Y somewhere in her panel, and then Mizuki had an M, and I was like, this is so cute. I can't believe you guys did this. I didn't notice this until after when they posted the selfie, so I had to order the like alphabet charms that I haven't done in so long, and I was like, this is so cute. I love this aspect. And yeah, so I had a lot of fun, and yeah, it was great. So then I had to go through and just order a whole bunch of materials. But yeah, and then we get to this point where I'm starting to fix the cosplay and remake it. See, I'm wearing my 2 petticoats, my white one and my black one, as redid in the stage. So you can see the little extra layers. I want to iron it down, but I haven't done that yet, and I'll probably put it through the washing machine. There is 2 layers. And then there's the actual fabric layer, and then there's the skirt. The black petticoat, and then the white. Yeah, I resized the shirt. I made the front panel. I pinned over the side button things for now, and I've got beads to put in here after I sew them on, and then this is done. And then the chains will go here, and then okay, so that was the first fitting, and there was a couple things that I felt very self-conscious about, and as you can see, first of all was the skirt and the shirt meeting. There's a little rectangle of space here where you can see what's underneath everything, because the front panel is too short and the side panels are too short. So you can see just about everything that I wanted to hide at the skirt and the shirt meeting. So after that, I took apart the shirt again, the top at the neckline, and so there's a top stitch at the neckline, and I took out the bottom stitch at the bottom, and what I did was add a panel at the bottom, and it's basically a trapezoid X shape to add length to the shirt, and so now it sits at my hips, and then I had to make another panel. So the front panel started from here, that was one panel, then it went from here, that was another, and now it sits here. That's the current panel. So I made a total of 3 front panels to properly do this right. If you look at the artwork here, Yuki's panel just makes her look longer, and it has up and down like elongation. And I wanted to recreate that. So I had to lengthen the panel. And when you look at the stage, you can see hers is kind of compact, but it also doesn't look as elongated. Yeah, so by adding length to this panel, so now that it sits here, I had to add a 4th row of eyelet fabric, and if you look at the stage, there's only 3, so I had to sacrifice a bit of accuracy to be accurate. Does that make sense to you? The skirt, what I did was I added lace at the top here and lace at the bottom here to cover some of my missed seams. I am so happy to reveal this to you guys today, and here we are. What do you guys think? I am really impressed with this cosplay. I love it so much. It does take me a lot of time to put it on because of the chains. They're all individually put on, and I nearly cry every single time because it just looks complete. It looks like Yuki, and you can see this panel thing now. Let's show you. See, look at it. It looks right, and I'll put the art here, and like, oh, I am so happy with it. Look at the skirt, and it just looks like Balluna. Oh, I just, okay. I'm just really happy with my handiwork, as I should be, because it took me a while to figure this out. Yeah, so I will be making the other goddess candidates after this, and I have a lot of work cut out for me, but I am really eager because I love Tsukiuta. Thank you so much for watching this video, cuties. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you cuties next time. Bye!